everybody, this is Dave from Dave's Specialty Foods. Maggie's behind the camera again. Lots of filming going on lately. And I hope you enjoy other videos that we've put out or that we're putting out or that we're about to put out, or even the old stuff before that we figured out that you could edit. We were swearing all over the place. Welcome to it. Another episode of How to Make Really Bad Food with Dave and Maggie. We're gonna make a kind of a summer colorful salad episode here, okay? So we've got some different ideas. Whenever I do these, I don't want to do like Joe Schmo regular old Caesar salad, okay? Although it's very delicious and good and yummy, but we're gonna make it a little bit different so that, we're gonna show you how to cut a watermelon, and we're gonna show you how to cut an apple, we're gonna show you how to cut a mango. So even if you might never make any of these salads, they might give you some ideas of how to make a little better tasty vinaigrette, or how to cut better, how to make a more even watermelon that's not all nasty, or how to revive grandma's old Waldorf salad. So we're gonna make an apple Waldorf salad today with walnuts and raisins and like kind of a sour cream vinegar dressing. Okay, old school, very classic. So we're gonna make something that grandma's Waldorf apple salad that when you were a kid you'd go, old people are eating that apple raisin salad, and then you get old and you say, it's delicious. We're gonna make a Bowtie pasta salad. So it's a pasta salad, and we're gonna put all these little vegetables in there. We're gonna saute them real quickly. We're gonna put citrus zest in there. So that's gonna be kind of the vinaigrette and the sauce for this. So it's a cold pasta salad, summery thing. Very nice. That's kind of different. And then we're gonna make a watermelon and arugula salad with feta and other stuff. I'm not even sure. Nuts. I think there's some almonds in there. Okay. I know we've got a mango. We're gonna make a pureed mango dressing. So dressings are gonna actually kind of be thick yellow dressing, as opposed to like an olive oil and vinegar. And it's because of this fresh summer mango. Okay. And I will tell you one thing. When I'm catering, that's what we do here as a business. We cater, we make lots of food. Doesn't mean we're cooking for 100 all the time. We could be cooking for 4 people. One of the biggest nightmares that we face when we get to the portion of the menu that we have to make salad, we always wait. I'm like, salad. People say, it's easy. You just throw together some lettuce and some nuts and some cranberries and some vinegar and splash of lime and some lemon and some olive oil. Like 8 or 10 ingredients right there. And you gotta chop it up. You gotta mix it in a bowl. It's messy. It splatters all over. So let's do this watermelon salad first, okay? So we're gonna take watermelon, cut the end off of this. Because I'm not cutting the whole thing up, we're only gonna use a little section of this to make our salad. So let's just cut off a chunk here. Okay, get through it. I kind of give it a spin, and I just take off this nice section. Look at that. Now, at that moment is when you're gonna see whether you got a good watermelon or not. You watch these shows and they're sitting there, they're in the farmer's market, and they speak Italian or French, and they're thumping, and they think they know what they're talking about, and it's great. And I probably got people watching this going, he's making fun of me. You don't know what's going on in there. Come on, thump this. You have no idea, because you can thump all day long, and then you cut it open, and you go, it's all mealy. It looked exactly like this. It thumped, it was great, whatever. So we've discovered that that's a good watermelon. We're gonna cut the watermelon, and then we're gonna cut the mango here. So I'm just gonna whack off the little edges here. Not a scientific project here. I'm Swedish, so we make pickled watermelon rinds, but we're not doing that for this project. Okay, I'm gonna cut these big kind of strips. Remember, this is a salad, so I don't want big, giant chunks or triangles here. I wanna make this kind of edible. I take our watermelon and kind of just give it a fairly, I'll get diced like that. Okay, but look at how even all of it. You're chopping, you guys. Make sure your chops are even. They gotta look the same. Even though here you got this weird angled end piece, make it look about the same as that guy. It's not too far off, okay? If you're working in a really fancy restaurant, Charlie Trotter's, we would do this, you'd only use these center pieces like this. See that? That's why you pay so much. And the rest wouldn't necessarily get thrown in the garbage, but you'd make a vinaigrette or something out of it. So we're gonna bring this down to reality a little bit and use all this, okay? I can say that because I worked there. Just get your bowl on the side of your counter and sweep it right on in there, okay? So mango is the same idea. We're gonna cut the top, we're gonna cut the bottom, okay? You wanna make sure when you pick a mango, make kind of a fist with your arm here, okay? And just squeeze your forearm right here where you can feel some muscle, and it gives a little squish. An avocado, a lemon, and a mango and a peach should feel just like that, okay? So if I see you still going like this, I'll wink at you, I know what you're doing. Buy it ripe. It's just something I've discovered. You have to buy this ripe. We're gonna cut around the edges. Okay, we're gonna hold the knife like this and go around like that, okay? So I'm kind of holding the top of the mango. Don't dig your nails in, but I'm kind of holding onto it. And then we're gonna go around the mango and cut all this skin up. Now, if your board gets a little slippery, you can put a paper towel on here if you want to keep it from sliding, but I've done this 100 times, so this is how I do it. Okay, so make sure when you get to this point, you're gonna turn your knife in and start going inside. See that? I've got the whole mango, the whole peel beginning and done, okay? Got a little bit on the bottom here. We're done, okay? That's our mango. Now, inside, you can see that little seed there. The seed is long and skinny like this. Looks just like this. So your knife is going along the side of the seed. Okay, we're gonna go around. We're gonna spin it. We're gonna go around this way. Okay, we're gonna take the edge, and we're gonna take the edge. Look at that. Take your mango. Suck on it, it's delicious. This is what you're gonna end up with. No matter who you are, no matter what country you're in, no matter where you are, which cooking show you watch, that's the mango when you're done, is how it should look. No different. We're gonna cut this into sections, chock. You can slice this, dice this, whatever, but we're gonna puree it. In the blender we go, all right? I'll probably put a little touch of water in here. A little touch of water in here. Just whack it. Boom, mango. So beautiful fresh watermelon, okay? Let's take our mango puree, dump it right on there because we know we're gonna mix it up, okay? Look at how good this looks already. I could just eat that. We're gonna put a little bit of chopped red onion in here. Look at the color. So just go easy on that. It's not the star here. I'm gonna put a little arugula. Look at the color, come on, this is not gonna suck. You got sweet, juicy, really juicy mango and sweet, kind of a bitter, sort of bitey, tangy red onion, and then you got this hot lettuce. This is arugula, it's called rocket. A little bit of pepper, okay? A little touch of salt. I'll put just a little touch of salt in there. Some chopped almonds, okay? Now my almonds, these are like whole almonds that are roasted and I chopped them with a knife. You can buy those slivered almonds, you know, that's good too. The reason I like to use stuff like this, then it's not those slivered ones, because slivered almonds are great, but everybody uses those. Every salad you see with almonds, it has a sliver almond. So put a little something different in there. People, what is that? We're gonna put a little feta cheese in here, all right? Feta looks like this, it's packed in water, it should be fresh. All right, it should smell tangy. I use a French feta. You can pick your poison, or Greek feta. Okay, so stick it in there. Now look, we haven't even mixed it yet. This looks incredible. A little touch of olive oil. A little bit of sherry vinegar, okay? That's called sherry vinegar. Smell it. It's a sherry wine, kind of a sweet, sour. It's really, really good. It has this nice dark color to it. Look at that. Okay, so it's a nice thing to have in your arsenal. Lasts forever. At a high acidity. See, it's 8%. It's really tangy. Most vinegars, you'll see that they have like 4 to 5% acidity. So this is really tangy. That's it. We're gonna toss this. Unbelievable. Okay, this looks great, you guys. Look at this. Come on. We're gonna taste it. It's got the red and the green. The watermelon. I'm drooling. I'm afraid I'm gonna drool on camera here. So make that salad delicious. We're gonna make a bow tie pasta salad with grilled veggies. So it's a little bit of a left turn from a salad because we're cooking this stuff. You know, we usually don't do that for salad. Let's take a zucchini. Now zucchinis, I usually don't cut the top off. We're gonna probably just use a quarter of this or a third of this. Just leave the top on there. You're fine. It's nice and soft. It's fine. Okay. So we're gonna cut this into dice like this. Okay. So we're gonna dice this. See this nice even. Remember, I was just telling you about even, like the watermelon. We're gonna let our pan get nice and hot, and we're gonna saute these veggies. So there's a little eggplant. Again, like the watermelon, I'm just gonna cut what I need because this has its own flat cover on it, okay? Look inside. It's full, it's juicy, there's a lot of water in there, there's no holes. Good eggplant. So we're just gonna peel this. I always peel eggplant. Always peel your eggplant. Eggplant, same thing. Give it a little cut. We're gonna get a little julienne. See, that's a julienne, it's like a stick, and we're gonna dice it, okay? Now we're not gonna cook these together yet. We're gonna cook the eggplant solo, because that takes a little, it's like little sponges. They take a little while. High heat, a little olive oil, a little shake. Oh, let's give this a quick saute, okay? We've got our bow tie pasta salad. Now I cook this, the directions for this are usually 10 to 12 minutes. It's a little bit, takes a little bit longer to cook this pasta because when they squeeze the center of the bow tie, it really gets this hard center. It takes a while to cook that. I cooked it, I drained it, and then I ran cold water over it for about 5 minutes with my hand, just kind of giving a shower here to cool this down while I mixed it. If you're, see, getting back to this, if it gets too hot and you can smell the heat, pull it off just for a second like that, okay? So our eggplant's getting a nice browning here, beautiful. So we've started it, it's not done yet. Let's add our zucchini. No salt. We're going to add salt as we cook here. Keep stirring that. Make sure it's nice and glistening with the oil, but not too oily. So we're going to take our fresh basil, okay? I'm going to pile it up. I got rid of my stems here. I'm going to pile this up. We're going to give this a nice one chop. Basil, you can only cut basil once. See, you can't go ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. It's going to get discolored. Keep it green. See this? Look at that. Boom. Smell that. Beautiful. Fresh basil. Simple. Don't, well, the recipe says chop it, Dave. No. It's one slice, and you can see it already looks a little bit discolored. It starts to get wet. But here's our beautiful. Look at the eggplants are starting to brown. The zucchinis are just barely browning. Okay. Take an orange and a lemon. So we're building this salad. Again, we're going to make the dressing right in the bowl, with the same ingredients. We're going to take an orange, and I kind of zest it as I spin it. See the top of the orange here? Watch that. So I push it and I spin it. So we make a strip here. I push it and I spin it. Push it and I spin it. And then you don't want to get too much of this white here, okay? But you can smell that. The orange is incredible. Look at that. Nice pile of orange zest. Don't forget about your veggies. So we're almost done. I'm going to turn the heat off. Just let that finish cooking. All right. Lemon. See, watch the top. I start here and I roll it down. And I finish down there. Nothing going on here. If you tasted that, gross. A little touch of salt. Okay. A little bit of maybe herbs de Provence, okay? I got a little herbs de Provence, Italian seasoning type thing in there, okay? So here's our little bow tie. We're gonna start with our bow tie. There's a little bit touch of olive oil on there, okay? We're gonna put this in there hot, it's okay. Okay, a little bit, this is a room temp salad. See, there's not too much oil left in here. Okay, now we're gonna take our whole cutting board. Go right on here. There's our zest. There's our basil, okay? Now this one, we're actually gonna also put some feta in. And I'm only doing it because I have it here. You're not going to make both of these salads for the same party. So just a little touch of feta because I have it. Oh, that looks nice. A little touch of salt in here because our pasta needs a little salt. There's a little olive oil. Don't drown it. Here's a little rice wine vinegar, okay? I buy big jugs. Don't get a big jug. A little touch of rice wine vinegar. Again, you can always add more, okay? So give it a stir, okay? We're going to taste this. You got the veggies, you got the pasta. Amazing. When you make something, anything, you should go amazing, okay? If you don't go amazing, something's wrong, okay? Cut a little bit of that orange. See, it's zested, okay? But you can still use it. Give it a little twist. Come on. A little bit of this, pepper. Yummy. Okay. Fresh. Good. Yummy. Let's make a Waldorf salad. We're going to save this for last because this is all chopping. We're going to chop, mix, done. All these salads have that same thing in common. We make the dressing in the bowl. So now, Waldorf apple salad, I want to keep the skin on, okay? This is a Gala apple. Go with a little bit softer apple. It's going to be more of a red apple, okay? Gala is classic, but Gala is a little bit soft, actually. It gets brown real quick. So, anyway, pick your poison. Fuji apple would be good for this. Macintosh, unbelievable, okay? Or John Gold. My favorite is John Gold if you can find it. So we're gonna take the apple, cut it in half, leave it, peel on, okay? Dice, or chop it in half, and then half again. Then we're gonna cut the center out, okay? Cut the center out real easy like that. Well, now, we're not gonna cut the skin top, we're gonna cut the bottom, okay? So, we're gonna give this a little bit of slice, because your knife will go right through the flesh part, okay? Cut it into edible pieces, not too big, okay? This is an old school, you almost only see it in nursing homes now. It's not only for grandma, okay? We can have this at home. This is good Waldorf apple salad. There's our apples, very simple, like before. We're gonna put our bowl right to the edge and rip it right on in there, okay? There's your apples. Now my recipe says raisins. We're gonna put some craisins. Put a C in front of it, craisins. They have a little color, nice, tasty, different. You can do like dried cherries, you can dried blueberries, you get a little funky. You can mix a bunch of different dried foods together in there. Make sure they're not too dry and chewy, but these berries mixed together would be nice. A little bit of sour cream, okay? Just a little touch, okay? A little bit of mayo, you guys. On your recipe, it's gonna say mayo, real, please. Don't put light mayo or no calorie mayo. That's not mayo, that's, I don't know what it is, but don't. That's the point. I don't know what it is. Little touch of vinegar. Little touch. We got the sour apples. We want to make just a little touch tangy. The apples don't have tang, so we're gonna have a little touch of tang, not too much. Lots of black pepper, okay? The key ingredient, a little bit of chopped celery. Look at that. Make sure your celery's fresh. Don't chop it a week ago. Don't buy it chopped. Now, we're gonna give this a little splash around here. Oh, it looks good already. Ooh, it smells amazing. Waldorf apple salad, old school. But I can't eat this. I'm not 80. I can't touch it. That's gross. All right, now, we wanna put walnuts in it. Make sure, remember we were talking about nuts before, okay? We put a crunchy almond, roasted. Make sure it's roasted. Walnuts are kind of like a mushy nut. Like when you eat it, kind of soft, mushy, chewy. Okay, so but we want to roast these. So when you buy walnuts, most of the time they're not roasted. I don't think I've ever seen a roasted walnut. You want to bake this in the oven at 375 for about 12 minutes, okay? And you're going to smell it. It's going to smell delicious. It's going to be nutty. It's going to really smell. They'll burn after about 20 minutes, so watch it. Set the timer for about 12. It should be right on the money. And you're going to pull them out, let them cool. If you're going to store them, make sure they're totally cool. I would leave them out overnight. We're going to chop our roasted walnuts. So this alone will change your recipes, just roasting the nuts, okay? So we don't want to buy the little tiny chopped nuts. You can't roast those. Now, see how these, I can just grab these with my knife like this, right in there. That roasted nut flavor is so good in here. Look at that, simple, delicious, tangy Waldorf apple salad, okay? It's got this cute little old school look. We're bringing it back to 2021. We're not gonna change too much of the ingredients. We're gonna keep it old school. Taste that salad. Oh, now what you do is, that's what the guests are gonna eat. This is what the chef eats, out of the bowl. I'm drooling again. I'm drooling twice in one video. Make some delicious salads. If you don't, learn something from how to roast a veggie, how to not overcook your eggplant, how to cut a watermelon. Bon appetit. See you next time.